A lot of people were being concerned that this week was going to be a bit of a slow week in the 5th year anniversary for Dragon Ball Legends, but of course, we were wrong, which I'm quite happy about. We've got lots of brand new things coming to the game, including a brand new Zenkai Awakening. We got some brand new multi-Z power and lots of other events as well. So in this video, we're going to go through everything that we've got this week. So without further ado, let's get into it. So just before we jump into the rest of this video, then I do want to highlight we are using a brand new website, which is dblegends.net, and I think it's been created by another YouTuber or Twitter, things like that, called Hydros. So a big shout out to him. So without further ado, let's get into the big bulk of what we got this week, and make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let's go. So the first thing probably to mention is we do have part 14, Book 4, finally in the game as well. And I do think from tweets and things like that I've seen, they might be leading finally to Super Saiyan Blue Shallot, but we will see. I'm still yet to play through the story, and I'll keep you guys updated, of course, but we'll see as we go through it. We've got, after stepping through space-time portal, Shallot is greeted by Bergamo, the older brother of Lavender and Basil, however you want to say it. So very interested to see how this will play out. Let's keep going. Okay, so now into the more juicier stuff, and yes, for the first time ever, we got a brand new multi-Z power for Ultra characters, which is pretty crazy. You do actually have to buy this, so it's not free to play, unfortunately, and it is part of the 5th anniversary sale. So we got anniversary super crystals are here, which we haven't seen before. The other super crystals we've seen are more of a pinkish color rather than this purple, and you can exchange, I believe it is 3 of these to get any of these sort of equipment, including the multi-Z power for the Ultra characters. Going down then, when you do buy the actual pack, you get 2,000 Chrono crystals, and you also get one of these anniversary super crystals, only the one, bearing in mind, so it's limited to 6 times per player. So 2,000 Chrono crystals can be used for summons, of course, energy, all that sort of stuff, and comes as a special set for the anniversary super crystal that can be used in the exchange shop. So this is what it will look like, or does look like. We got the anniversary super crystal. As mentioned already, you can use this in the exchange shop. So we do actually have how many of them you need to exchange in the exchange shop down here. So we've got 3 of these anniversary super crystals for one of the multi-Z power 1000 for Ultra unit, which, like I said, is a brand new multi-Z power. Bearing in mind, when you pull an Ultra unit, you get them to 5 stars. So if you have one of these, you can get them instantly to 6 or maybe even 7 stars, which is quite interesting, I would say. Let me know down below your thoughts on this whole thing as well, including throughout the rest of the video, but also on the multi-Z power and the pricing for these, because we'll go over that in a second. You can use 2 of these to get 600 multi-Z power for Legends Limited, or 2 of them for 1,200 multi-Z power for Sparking or Extreme. And then going down a bit further, if you've only got the one, you can get multi-Z power 500 for Sparking, Extremes, or you can exchange them for skip tickets, gold bells, or energy tanks, which I highly don't say that you don't do this. Always exchange it for multi-Z power, because that is the best. Now, I would say you have to pick up 3 of these packs, because each of the pack that you buy, you'll only get 1 of these crystals. So you need 3 of these packs to actually exchange for 1 of the multi-Z power for Ultras. Do we have the pricing on here? I don't think so, because it does change a little bit depending where you are around the world. I would point out, for me being in the UK, one of these packs is £40.99, which is quite a hefty price tag. Bearing in mind you have to buy them 3 times, so roughly about £120 in my currency, using exchange sort of thing on Google or something like that, see what it is in your currency, or just jump into the shop. But that is quite pricey, I would say. But it is the first time that we've got the multi-Z power, and we've had these sort of super crystals before, and that's the rough amount of the price of the packs anyway. Pretty crazy that we've got those. We'll see if they do start giving them out free to play later down the line, maybe in other anniversaries or Legends Fest or something like that. But for the moment, unfortunately, you do have to pay. But that is quite a big announcement. So let's keep moving on. So the next big announcement is, yes, we do have a Zenkai Awakened character for a Legends Limited unit. And as everybody has suspected and asked for a very long time, it is for the purple UI Goku, which is crazy that we finally got that. In this video, we are going to be going through everything he does as well, so make sure not to go anywhere. So we do have it scrolling down a little bit here. We'll tap this to make sure he goes Zenkai. So he is still range type, episode, universe, survival saga, all that sort of stuff. None of that changes. Looking at the ultimate skill then, autonomous assault. We got deals supreme impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 50% to damage, ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Gain attribute upgrade minus 100% to sustain damage cut effects, or enemies sustain damage cut effects for 3 timer counts, which is a big rival to the Rose Goku Black, the Ultra unit. Nullifies enemies, restores own health, or basically endurance as well, when this character attacks for 3 timer counts. So bear in mind, if you don't quite kill them, you get them with a tap blast or something like that, you will still kill them. And we've obviously got blast armor on that as well. We've got the special move, which is the blue card, Accelerating Instinct. Deals massive impact damage, plus 25% to special move damage inflicted for 10 timer counts upon activation. And restores own unique gauge by 50% on hit. Should we see if how much that has actually changed? It hasn't changed all that much, so they haven't changed any of that really. So we'll see what's happening with the abilities and stuff. The main ability, You Cannot Stop Me Now, draws the ultimate card next, restores own health by 30% and ki by 50%, restores own unique gauge by 50% as well, and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. And you need 25 timer counts to elapse to that. Can we see any sort of change on that? I think just the amount of ki has been changed. Let's see. Yeah, and also the fact that it ups the unique gauge. Okay, so it's the ki and the unique gauge, which are the major changes there. We got the special skill, which is the green card. Applies the following effects to self on hit. Restores own health by 10% and ki by 50%. Extra damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. Extra card draw speed, which was there before anyway. And applies a buff effect. Nullifies cover change for 5 timer counts, which can be really handy because you can combo this with other cards as well. The abilities are the same depending on where you've got it, but the Zenkai ability is for purple and universe rep, which obviously does fit the new tag that they've been pushing this year and the Tournament of Power as well, and will also boost the Goku and Frieza, or the brand new Legends Limited Go Frieza, however you want to call it. Obviously this will go up depending on the level of Zenkai that you've got him. You should all be aiming to get him to level 7. Outside of that, we got the unique abilities. 25% damage inflicted against Fusion Warrior cannot be cancelled, which was there before, I believe. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. Extra damage inflicted, reduced damage received, plus 50% to ki recovery, and minus 5 to strike and blast arts cost. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of timer counts elapsed with the current character. 3 timer counts, you get extra ki by 30 and extra damage inflicted by 20%. 6 timer counts, you get restores ki by 30 and extra 30% damage inflicted. Both of them cannot be cancelled, and it does reset after you switch characters. So we got Imperfected Instinct, reduces damage received from Fusion Warrior by 15%. Knocks back enemy to long range if the cover change is performed, and this is sort of like a lot of the units we've seen recently against Strike or Blast Arts. A bit, well, it is what he had previously anyway. This activates twice. Cover change is performed against attacks other than Strike or Blast Arts costs. Yeah, sure. Nullified activations are not counted. Okay. Consumes 30% of this character's unique gauge to evade, which was what it was before anyway, and you can avoid tap action, strike, and blast. Once again, this has always been on his kit, basically. Evade will not activate in the following circumstances, which is basically when he's moving or doing something, which once again was there previously anyway, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. We've got the following effects occur when the enemy switches whilst this character's on the battlefield. He restores his own ki by 30, extra damage inflicted again, nullifies unfavorable element factors for damage sustained specifically for 5 timer counts, shortens allies sub count by 1, okay, and inflicts enemy with attribute downgrade -1 to arts card draw speed level for 5 timer counts. Nice. So this is a brand new ability he's got with the Zenkai, which you do need to do the soul panels to get that, but that is quite strong, to be honest. Actually, it's quite a nice one. We'll take that. And then we've got Unstoppable Growth. Applies the following effects to all enemies when this character enters the battlefield. Inflicts attribute downgrades plus 20% to damage received for 10 timer counts, -20% to health restoration, and then we got -20 to key recovery. So a bit of disruption there as well when he does cover change or just comes into the battlefield, maybe if you're comboing or something like that. And applies the following effects to self if own remaining health is 50% or below, activates once. He draws a special arts card next, nice, restores health by 20% and key by 30, so he gets some health back when you go under 50, which is nice. And then once again, extra damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. As always, this guy's been a bit of a glass cannon, but these extra abilities are looking pretty good. I mean, they haven't upped all of these that much, to be honest, but the extra abilities should make him looking pretty good, and of course, the extra buff and stat buff from the actual Zenkai Awakening itself. So let me know down below your thoughts on the Zenkai Awakening for the UI Goku. Is it as good as you thought it would be, or did you think it would be a little bit better? Or, well, sort of, as I've already said, but did you think that it was going to be worse than this? Let me know down below. Just to go over as well the ways that you can get this, you can get it from the missions, the Battle Gauntlet, which you get Chrono Crystals from as well. You can summon for it in the Zenkai Awakening, or you can get it from the Zenkai Ultra Space-Time Rush, which is interesting as well. It'll be added to the Zenkai Rush on the 5th of July, so that's not at the point of filming this. I am filming this on the 14th of June, so bear that in mind as well. So you've got the missions, as always, Battle Gauntlet, which there are the bonus battle characters, so make sure to make a party out of them. We've got the Zenkai Awakening's summoning and the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush. So pretty crazy. We've all been asking for it, we all suspected it, and it is finally here. So make sure to keep an eye out for my showcase video on that as well. Once again, it's quite handy that he is Zenkai buffing the Go Freeze as well, so we'll definitely take that. But there is a lot more to go through, so let's keep going. An additional note to make is the buff for the Goku and Frieza is finally now in the game, so I'm excited to try that out as well. I've already got a video on the channel if you want to see what buffs they got, and I'll see if I can link it top right hand corner as well. But let's keep going. So the previous non-stop anniversary raid has finished, and now we've got a brand new one against SSBE Vegeta. So obviously make sure to grind that out. You're probably all aware of it by now. This is the 3rd week for the anniversary raid. You can get Chrono Crystals. You can get lots of other equipments as well, like Art Boosts. Oh, they are down here. Multi-Z Power. All that sort of stuff as well. So make sure to grind that out, and it is a good way to get these 5th anniversary coins as well. Here is all the boost characters. So obviously Go Frieza, we got Ultra Kid Buu, we got Rose, we got the Jiren, the Casserole, or Casserole, however you say it, Kawaii, once again, however you say it, Jumper and Vardos, and then the free-to-play characters also give you a bit of a boost there as well. There's some more here for the drop amounts as well. They're all the main boost characters, but you're probably well aware of the anniversary raids and what you get out of it and all that sort of stuff by now. Like I said, it is the 3rd week running that we've had these raids, but I just wanted to mention it. Let's keep going. Another brand new thing that we've got for a very good way to get some extra Chrono Crystals is the Anniversary Tower. I've not actually had a little look at this in game yet, but I'm assuming you go through different stages, doing different fights, and when you get to the end, you'll get all the Chrono Crystals. So you can get up to 1,000 Chrono Crystals for this, which is a full multi. So once again, make sure that you do grind this out. How to play: clear the stages and get Chrono Crystals. Basically clear the first 30 stages for a total of 1,000 Chrono Crystals. I imagine they probably give it incrementally, to be fair. And then once you get to battle 31, you can get all these items as well, which are quite nice, to be fair. And you can also get an event exclusive title. So once again, make sure to grind this out. We've got battle bonus characters, which are all the new characters, for some free CC and other good rewards as well. So not too bad there. Okay, so moving moving on, finally, as we mentioned a bit earlier on, we do have a free-to-play Cooler and Android 13. I think I mentioned it in another video that I did as well. Now they've finally released the full power battle and also the co-op battle as well to grind out the multi-Z power there. Once again, make sure to do this. They're free-to-play units, so you might as well. You also get 5th anniversary medals from completing this, I believe. Yeah, there they are. And you get multi-Z power and a new unique equipment from this as well for, I'm assuming, movies. I'll have a little look at that in game after the video and things. And once again, you get these medals and all this sort of stuff, and awakening and all that sort of good stuff as well. In the full power battle, you get multi-Z power, and you also get slot removers as well. So once again, make sure to grind this out. Free to play, brand new units as well, which aren't too bad. I was going to do a showcase of 7 stars. I actually had one filmed, but then they released this, so I might hold off, do a bit of a grind on a stream with all of you, and then do a showcase at 14 stars. We'll see, but we do finally have both of these as well. We've also got a brand new PvP season for the Space-Time Duel Season 1, where you can get 5th anniversary medals. Don't get them confused with the ones we've already been grinding out. These are ones specifically through PvP, where you can exchange them in the exchange shop for all the sort of titles and things, and Chrono Crystals as well. So we get a lot more Chrono Crystals by the looks of things, depending on our rank in comparison to other PvP seasons. So if you like your PvP, there's the actual medal. So you get 3 of these for losing, you get 5 of them for winning. Grind these out, you can get Chrono Crystals, equipment, and other resources as well, and you still get the 5th anniversary medals there as well. So once again, if you like PvP, there is a brand new season, so quite nice to know there and see that. And very lastly then, we've also got a Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Lite, which we've had plenty of times before, so you've probably seen it. More along the lines for beginners, but make sure to grind it out, get all those Rush medals, especially if you're planning to do UI Goku Zenkai Awakened for free. Maybe you want to hold on to the medals, up to you as well. So you just play through the different stages, very similar to the one that we have on a regular basis anyway, where you can exchange the coins for Awakening Z power and other rewards as well. So that is everything that we've got this week. Doesn't look like part 2 is being announced as of yet. I imagine part 2 is going to be announced. We'll have our reveals and stuff, something like later on in the week or maybe early next week. We will see. But let me know down below of your thoughts on everything that we've got released this week. Like I said, for a bit of a cool down week, I'm pretty happy with this. So we got a new story, we've got multi-Z power for an Ultra unit, which is crazy, a new Zenkai Awakening, which we were all hoping for, new Anniversary Raid, Anniversary Tower, the full power battle, the co-op, and we've got a new PvP season and the Zenkai Ultra Space Time Rush Lite, which is pretty crazy. There is a lot of things to do during this 5th year anniversary. Massive 180 in comparison to the 4th year anniversary, in my personal opinion. But like I said, let me know your thoughts down below. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.